Nation Network. What's going on? Hey, it's CVV, Chris Van Vliet, and you guys are crushing it. I want to send you a big congratulations on the 2,000 subscribers. 2K22 is unbelievable, and I love that everybody's kind of jumping on board here and realizing how great the content that you're putting out is. So for the community, a big thank you for being part of the Nation Network, and you guys are just getting started. Woo! Keep it going.
All right, good evening, wrestling fans, and welcome to WCW Nitro. We are live here on the Nation Network. Of course, our opponents are running a tape show. You can decide between the two. We can give you the rundown of what's going to happen on the other program, but why bother? The action is right here, Chicago, Illinois. Tonight, we have some fallout from Sold Out, and we'll be with it, and so much more on Nitro.
Well, it's time! It's time! It's Nation time! For over 17 years, we have brought you some of the most original content anywhere. And now is your chance to join the Nation. Exclusively here on YouTube. Click that subscribe button right now. Make sure you hit the like button when you're watching the videos and hit that bell notification so you know when we go live. Make sure you follow us on Twitter as well. We are One Nation.
All right, fans, we are ready to kick things off for you. We are live here on the Nation Network. Our opponents are running a recorded program, but this is completely live. We don't know what's going to happen.
Is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Truth or Consequences, New Mexico, weighing in at 287 pounds, Cactus Jack.
Well, so good to be here with the Nation Network here for some more WCW here live with Nitro. Just a few days back now, it sold out. The NWO hosting their own pay-per-view, and what a night of wrestling action that was. Indeed, the WWF decided they wanted to invade WCW, not happy about the way things turned out, I suppose. Didn't exactly turn out the way they wanted it to, I don't think. Well, they didn't walk away with the WCW World Heavyweight Championship, and I don't think anything else matters for them beyond that. Speaking of the championship, the WCW World Champion Hollywood Hogan will be here tonight to address the audience.
247 pounds, Sting!
It's Sting! You're looking right there at the icon. He is the face of WCW. The Stinger making his way down the aisle towards that ring. A date with destiny, you might say. The Stinger has left a trail of broken bodies in his wake. Tonight, he's got a man who knows a little thing about having his body broken. We're talking about Cactus Jack. Yeah, Cactus Jack, he's a little bit psychotic, I tell you what. I don't know that there's anything he hadn't done to himself or let someone else do to him. You know, we don't see it much over here, but he spent a bit of time over in Japan in this thing called a death match, and it was brutal. We welcome Crimson Heart here to the Nation. Welcome aboard. Thank you for joining us. Once again, if you're watching us now, this is live WCW action. We understand our friends doing Monday Night Raw pre-recorded program. And Sting right now with the early advantage on Cactus Jack. A little surprised to see Stinger doing all that celebrating. That man with his credentials and his track record, I think he would understand the value of staying on top of your opponent. We want to welcome everybody joining us here tonight live on the Nation Network. We've got XPW and Andrew Roberts joining us. Welcome aboard, gentlemen. Pull up a chair, get comfortable as Sting snapping him off the top rope. We can let you all know that on the other program, they've got a couple of their divas wrestling. Nothing to really switch channels for over that. Here we've got some of the top talent in the world of wrestling in our opening match.
Nice move right there, cross ankle sweep.
Cactus Jack back into the ring. Sting follows him back in as the referee continues his count. Big news coming up later on tonight, ladies and gentlemen, regarding the direction of the Nation Network.
Indeed, it's going to be a major announcement made later on here tonight. You don't want to miss that one. It's going to be huge.
Once again, they tie up, and now look at this. He's got Sting up on his shoulder, brings him over to the corner. Snake Eyes right into the top turnbuckle, and the Stinger goes down.
Cactus Jack, we talked about moments ago about how much damage his body has absorbed in his career. That said, he keeps getting up for more.
Off the top rope with a splash. Can you believe it? Well over 260 pounds coming down across the body of the Stinger, and he has not moved.
Sting just took a whole lot of shot right there. Cactus Jack from, I have to say, a good 6 feet in the air at least.
Spine buster now by Cactus Jack, and now Sting in trouble. Stinger managing to break the hold using some big elbows right to the midsection. And now Sting has him off. Atomic knee drop. Make that inverted atomic knee drop. And now a Stinger coming up with a big clothesline. Goes for the cover.
Not going to get Cactus Jack with no clothesline, especially like that. You're going to have to put a lot more effort into it if you're going to get the win here.
Off the top rope, and nobody home. And now Cactus Jack with that DDT, and Sting in trouble. Pulls him away. Now what's he going to do here? Decides to go for the cover. It took a long time to come to that decision.
Indeed, and it didn't work out very well for him. You can't give Sting that much time to clear his head. Not sure you'd have gotten him anyway, to be honest with you.
Sting having trouble getting back to his feet, so Cactus helps him up, and now, oh, there's a knee to the midsection. Well done. And the Stinger sending Cactus Jack into the turnbuckle. Stinger splashes. He follows him in.
He's going to go for the cover right here. This might be enough to get a win.
Here's the count. Here's two. Oh, just barely out the back door, and Sting a little surprised by that one.
Well, Stinger's put a lot of people away with that Stinger splash. And now look at this.
Going for the Scorpion. And he's got it on him. Cactus Jack is only a few feet from the ropes. He might be able to reach over and grab him.
I don't think he's even aware of that. He's in so much pain right now. The referee's right there to ask him if he wants to give it up.
Cactus Jack did not surrender, but he may have passed out. Sting rolls him over now. Hooks the leg. Will that be it?
He might be done.
He would not surrender, but he did black out from the pain, it would appear.
Well, take a look at the replay, ladies and gentlemen. This one, there were back and forth moments for each of these men. Cactus did a really good job, showed very well for himself. However, at the end of the day, only one man gets his hand raised, and tonight it wasn't his night.
He definitely had the opportunities to get it done. Came up a little bit short. Later on tonight, man, stick around. The Nature Boy Ric Flair will be in action, going up against Booker T. Another marquee matchup right here on Nitro. No reason to change the channel tonight.
There's Sting going for the cover there. Got a 2 count. And this was after he'd already blacked out from that Scorpion. And we've seen it before. It's not the first time.
Big victory for the Stinger, ladies and gentlemen. Hang tight. We'll be back with plenty more Nitro right after this.
For over 15 years, the Nation Network has brought you the greatest wrestling action anywhere. The best of the past, the present, and the future. And now, with 2K22, we take the next step together as a nation. Oh, yeah! What you gonna do, man, when the Nation Network runs wild on you?
All right, fans, we are back, and we mentioned the NWO was going to be in the building tonight. Well, take a look at this.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, representing the NWO. From Minneapolis, Minnesota, weighing in at 212 pounds, Six.
Well, Six going to be getting in the singles matchup action here tonight, accompanied by one half of the World Tag Team Champions in Scott Hall. And, of course, the mastermind behind it all, Eazy-E, Eric Bischoff. Eric Bischoff, along with Hulk Hogan, reigniting the WCW here on the Nation Network. We know Hollywood Hogan's in the building. We're going to be hearing from him sometime tonight. Well, again, the fallout from Sold Out. We're going to find out more about that. Hogan managing to maintain the World Heavyweight Championship at Sold Out. A little bit controversy around how he did it, but bottom line is, at the end of the day, he walked out. He's still the World Heavyweight Champion. We talk about the champion's advantage all the time, and he put it to work for him.
Tijuana, Mexico, weighing in at 175 pounds, the WCW United States Champion, Rey Mysterio Jr.
Well, we've got a couple of cruiserweights going head-to-head right now. That United States title not on the line here tonight, but you got to believe Six wants to add that to the ever-growing hardware collection going on here in the NWO. As we have already mentioned, they have the World Tag Team Championship. They've got the World Heavyweight Championship. Well, they made it clear they want it all, ladies and gentlemen. Speaking of wanting it all, how about that main event we got on tap for tonight? We are looking forward to it without a doubt. When the monster of a man himself, Vader, goes head-to-head with the one and only Goldberg, something's going to have to give. Yeah, it's going to be one hell of a main event, ladies and gentlemen. I promise you that. You won't want to miss it. Right now, Six in the corner going to work on Rey Mysterio Jr. This young man, big talent coming out of Mexico, Lucha Libre. Bringing a whole different look here to WCW. All kinds of talent coming in here now. No doubt about it, he is one of the top talents. The Mysterio name well known over in Mexico. Look how quickly he gets to the top rope. And comes off on a splash. Right across the chest, a 6. Springboard, and he got him again. Wow, that was a good one. Hooks the leg. That might have taken a starch out of him. Well, I think it did take some of the starch out of him, but it's still early enough in the match for him to recover. And now Mysterio trying to draw submission. Not just one, but 2 people outside the ring that Rey Mysterio has to be aware of. You've got Scott Hall out there. You've got Eric Bischoff out there. You can't completely focus on the man in the ring when you know those 2 guys are hanging around the ringside area. No, that's a dangerous situation to be in, because if you're not paying full attention to the man in the ring, you're probably going to come up on the short end of the stick. I would agree in that by any stretch of the imagination. Is going to have a bad ending. Indeed, the war's on. Oh, and he caught him. That might be it right there. Oh, my word. He kicks out somehow. I don't know how he pulled that one off. Tremendous move right there by 6. X Factor, and that's going to be it. No, he's not done with him yet. He wants Mysterio back up. Oh, Mysterio steps out of the way. He suckered him in, and now he's going to make him pay for it. There's that springboard, and down across the back. Mysterio again to the top. Elbow right to the back of the neck. Man, I'll tell you what, it's not too often that you're going to see 6 in a match with somebody who's faster than him, but I think that's what's happening right now, and speed might win out. Referee got the 2, make it 3 for the United States champion. And you see the look on the face of Scott Hall and Eric Bischoff ringside. Yeah, neither one of them looks particularly happy about the way this one turned out. Fans, the direction of the Nation Network. And a major announcement will be coming up right after this. Well, the quickness of Rey Mysterio proved to be too much. Tremendous win for Rey Mysterio Jr. We'll be back, ladies and gentlemen.
Is he going to tap? Oh, he's trying to hold on, but there he goes. And again, he let it go. He won't let it go. Triple H is not been clear for wrestling. Somebody.
19 years on YouTube, ladies and gentlemen. On the 28th of February, a blockbuster announcement will be coming.
Is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Charlotte, North Carolina, weighing in at 245 pounds, the Nature Boy, Ric Flair.
Well, the Nature Boy Ric Flair making his way towards the ring. Tonight, he's going to be going up against another former World Heavyweight Champion in Booker T. And I can tell you one thing, ladies and gentlemen, these are two men who are going to bring it. There's no other way of putting it. These two guys, they don't walk in that ring without bringing 100% each and every night. 100% accurate on that, and it is going to be a hell of a showdown here tonight. We have got a stacked card for you here on Nitro, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, we are live where our opponents, they recorded their stuff in the past.
Yeah, right now they got a match going on over there with a couple of cruiserweights. Respectable match. I'm not going to take anything away from it, but I don't know. They got two World Heavyweight Champions going head to head.
From Houston, Texas, weighing in at 251 pounds, Booker T.
As Booker T makes his way down the aisle, we welcome Kia Day here to the nation.
Kia Day.
Of course, Booker T started out as one half of Harlem Heat along with his brother.
Yeah, he and Stevie Ray really lit up the tag team scene for quite a while here at WCW. Former World Tag Team Champions on a number of occasions. Booker T then decided to go out on his own, and he had a very successful singles career.
No doubt about that. He has been to the top of every mountain he has tried to climb. Referee calls for the bell, and the two men lock up in the middle of the ring. Action underway, and here we go. And now Flair doing what he does best. Choking him out right there in the middle of the ring. Referee standing by.
Well, one thing we know about Ric Flair, and he says it himself a million times over again, he is the dirtiest player in the game. Given half an opportunity, he will do that.
Once again, choking him out. Referee's got to do a better job of gaining control of this match. It's early on.
Well, there's a big question roaming around the locker room right now, and that is who will be next to step up against the NWO, particularly against Hollywood Hogan. Here you're looking at two former World Heavyweight Champions. Don't think that they wouldn't like that opportunity, and I'd have to say whoever wins this match will have a very strong argument that they can make.
Flair going to work. And Booker T almost collapsing out of pain alone. Oh, he comes up with a big roundhouse.
That's a mod kick right upside the side of the head of the Nature Boy. And down goes Flair.
I would give Flair the advantage when it comes to the mental aspect of the game. He'll outthink Booker T, but from an athletic standpoint, Booker T has got the size, the strength, and I would just say is an all-around tremendous athlete.
Yeah, but let's not take away anything from the Nature Boy Ric Flair. You don't become a 16-time World Heavyweight Champion by accident. And his cardio in this business is legendary, so the longer this match goes, I say it might give an advantage to the Nature Boy Ric Flair.
Shout out to John Wesley Thomas joining us here as well. Ancient Clown in the house. And now Booker T going up to the top rope. What's he going to do here? The Harlem Hangover. Hooks a leg. He's got him! Oh, he caught it! Somehow the Nature Boy Ric Flair managed to get his shoulder up, and I thought it was over. Booker T just caught him off the top rope of that Harlem Hangover, and you don't see many people get up from that. And now Ric Flair with a pile driver, dropping Booker on the top of his head. I don't care who you are, that is going to knock you out. Flair takes a few minutes to pull him away from the ropes. Let's see if that's going to cost him. Booker T needed those extra few seconds. Gave him just enough time to clear his head, Tony. Oh, now the Nature Boy coming up with a figure four leg lock, but Booker T is right next to the ropes. He should just reach over and grab him. He's that close. I don't know if he realizes how close he really is. Flair put him a stretch on that figure four. Booker T gonna try and turn it over. He does. Damn, I'll tell you what, that is the only way out of that hold, and he did it perfectly. And now Booker off the ropes. Scissor kick, and this could be over. Nature Boy Ric Flair also very close to the ropes. He kicks out this, oh my God. He got that shoulder up somehow to Ric Flair. What a match we've got happening here, ladies and gentlemen. Enigma G45, welcome to the Nation Network. Boot to the midsection, and now the Nature Boy Ric Flair has got Booker T up. Series of elbows to the side of the head. Now the former world champion, well, they're both former world champions. The Nature Boy lost his grip on Booker T for just a moment, and that's all it takes. What a suplex right there by Booker T. And now, all the way to the top rope. Is he going to do it again? He connects. You're not going to kick out of it 2 times. I don't see that happening. Flair might be out. We'll find out in a moment. Booker T hooks the leg and gets the win. What a victory for Booker T here tonight. I got to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, that was one hell of a match we just got done witnessing right here, ladies and gentlemen. Phenomenal match. The Nature Boy Ric Flair pulling him away from the ropes. Had an opportunity. He had the figure four leg lock, couldn't keep him down with it. Booker T managed to turn it around, and there it was, that scissor kick. Look at the back of the head of Ric Flair. He was out. Yeah, but look at his arm. He's under the bottom rope. Referee did not see it. That was the first attempt. I'll stand corrected. All right, in that case, he still didn't see it. A lot of things this referee wasn't seeing. He didn't see the chokehold taking place early in the match either.
Here is your winner, Booker T.
Big win for that man, ladies and gentlemen, Booker T. Will he be the next man to step up and challenge Hollywood Hogan? We may find out later on tonight. Hogan is here. We are going to hear from him. And we'll be back with more Nitro in just a moment. Stay with us.
The Nation Network brings you the stars of today's WWE roster in alternative storylines. Whether you like it raw or prefer to be smacked down, or even check out tomorrow's Legends today with NXT. We have them all right here on the Nation Network.
Well, indeed it is time. It is main event time. Oh, this is what I've been waiting for, ladies and gentlemen, since I heard it was booked.
Making his way to the ring, representing the Triangle of Terror, from the Rocky Mountains, weighing in at 450 pounds, the man they call Vader!
Vader making his way down the aisle, ladies and gentlemen. You don't want to change your channel. I'll tell you right now, over on the other one, you've got a couple of former world champions, guys that couldn't get it done. The Rock and the British Bulldog going head-to-head over on the other channel. This is live right here, ladies and gentlemen.
Indeed, and we got a couple of former world champions as well, but these are a couple of the toughest, baddest dogs on the block. And I'll tell you, I don't know what Vegas is saying about this one. Me personally, I can't pick one.
Yeah, I would be hard-pressed to pick a winner in this one. Both of these men so evenly matched in size, strength, and power. They have a very similar style. There's not going to be a agility advantage, I don't think. You would look at one and the other, and they both have an NFL background. I mean, they're just so evenly matched when you look at these two guys tonight. This could be a main event at any pay-per-view. We have it for you right here on the Nation Network, live on WCW Nitro. Here he comes, the man they call Goldberg.
And the all-time longest win streak in professional wrestling to become an undefeated world champion.
It really is pick'em time between these two men.
And his opponent from Atlanta, Georgia, weighing in at 270 pounds, Goldberg!
As Goldberg makes his way down toward the ring. We welcome Ian the Rapper Kid here live to the nation. Thank you for joining us.
It has been a hell of a night here for WCW Nitro. No two ways about it.
The unstoppable force, the immovable object. Let's see which one's gonna give. Vader sends him into the turnbuckle, and now, if there is an advantage to be had in size, Vader has a few extra pounds. And don't judge a book by the cover, ladies and gentlemen. If you've never seen Vader in action before, he may not look the same type of athlete as Goldberg, but trust me when I tell you, he can move that frame in manners and ways that people his size are not supposed to move. And now look at this, going right to a camel clutch. And Goldberg powers out of it.
This is going to be so amazing. There is really just, I can't figure out where you would have an advantage. Perhaps that extra weight on a move like that coming down on Goldberg. But again, you look at Goldberg's track record of success, and he went through anything and everything that was put in front of him.
Pop up and drop. Vader just hoisted him up in the air and just dropped him unmercifully.
Well, you know, we've been talking about Goldberg's record of success when he came into WCW. We should really remember that Vader had a very, very similar start to his WCW career.
Oh, he almost got him. Oh, my goodness. That would have been a huge upset.
Yeah, not the win, just the fact that he's got him so early.
Goldberg better figure something out because he's in a whole world of trouble. Shoulder, that missile shoulder block off the top rope by Vader. And it connects. Vader's got him in there. Pulling back for all he's worth. Well, Goldberg having a power out. Goldberg better figure out how to turn the momentum around in this one, because right now he's been on the receiving end, but now finally perhaps fighting back. Goldberg went to town with some hard right hands on Vader, and now attacking the small of the back, and that might be the right idea. Goldberg in the corner. He sets up. He's ready. Spear. He just caught him with a damn spear out of nowhere. Now hooking the leg. Vader might be in trouble. Vader kicks out on 2. Oh, my word. Cannot believe what we are seeing here. Has him up in the air. Jackhammer. Will that be it? What a turn of events we are seeing. Vader got out of it. My God, I tell you right now, we knew this was going to be special, but I didn't know it was going to be this special. Well, the tide has officially turned all the way around. Welcome, Larry Man, to the nation. Thank you for joining us and being a part of it. That dragon screw leg drop. Vader, another one of these athletes who made a really good time out of his Japanese run. Picked up quite a bit of information while he was wrestling in Japan. He was a mastodon of a monster there as well.
Yeah, the Japanese always love a big power man like him. And look at this.
Goldberg up in time to knock Vader up the top rope. Thinks he might have him here. Shoulders are down for 2. He got him.
Well, that's not the way we would have imagined it going.
Indeed, not at all what we expected to see. I would have to say, though, that the cumulative total of damage finally caught up with Vader. He took the spear. He took the jackhammer. There's the jackhammer on the replay. Look at this.
Yeah, and then he just got thrown off that top turnbuckle. When you're over 300 pounds here, we got to look at this. The impact came down on his shoulder. He may have separated his shoulder, Tony.
Very possible. We might have to have some medical attention here from Vader.
Here is your winner, Goldberg!
Unbelievable main event, ladies and gentlemen. When we come back, Hollywood Hogan is here, and we will hear from the World Heavyweight Champion. Don't you dare go away.
Is he gonna tap?
Oh, he's trying to hold on, but there he goes. And again, he let it go. He won't let it go. Triple H is not been clear for wrestling. Somebody.
All right, fans, we are back 19 years here of Nation Network coverage. Hollywood Hogan making his way down the aisle. Well, he survived, sold out somehow, and is still the World Heavyweight Champion tonight. As I mentioned earlier, a little bit of controversy around how he got it done, but at the end of the day, he's still the World Champion. Shout out to Stephen Griffith joining us here live on the Nation Network. We send you to the ring for Hollywood Hogan.
Well, well, well. All right, now that Sold Out is over, brothers, now Hollywood's got to get his mind on the right track. Hollywood's got to look at the WCW as the World Heavyweight Champion and say, what's next? I've proven that I'm the best in the World Wrestling Federation, man. I was too cool for school, so I came over here and brought the WCW back, man. And now the real question is who's going to step up, man? Who thinks they can take on the NWO? And who thinks they can take on Hollywood Hogan for the World Championship? Right now, in TV land, the WWF is having their Monday Night Raw pre-recorded while we're alive and in living color, brother. It's all just a matter of time, because as I look down the roster and
What the hell? Well, he was just on Monday Night Raw. Yeah, well, it was pre-recorded it. In the meantime, The Rock has shown up here at WCW. You gotta be kidding me. Well, as I stated earlier, ladies and gentlemen, we are live. Anything can happen.
You know, there's something to be said for having a pre-recorded show. It allows The Rock to show up live right here on WCW and stand eye to eye with the jabroni of jabronis, Hollywood Hogan. Listen, brother, I don't know what you think you're doing here, man. This isn't your neighborhood. This damn sure isn't your show. And you have no business left with Hollywood Hogan, man. That's where you're wrong. You see, The Rock says this. The Rock says, we aren't done yet. The Rock met you at Sold Out, the big NWO pay-per-view. Ooh, and The Rock handed you your ass. Well, if that was true, brother, then why am I still the World Heavyweight Champion, huh? And why are you wanting more of this? See, The Rock looks at you and sees a black and white jabroni. The Rock looks at Hollywood and says, why couldn't you get the job done? You had to take the coward's way out. Had to get yourself disqualified to save the championship because you knew. You knew the People's Champ was going to become the World Champ. I don't know any such thing, man. What I know is this. I left you a broken shell of a man laying in the middle of the ring. Well, when you talk about things being live or being recorded, you might want to take a moment to check out the monitor, because The Rock is not broken, not by a long shot. The Rock says this, Hollywood. The Rock met you one-on-one at Sold Out. The Rock gave you your opportunity in your backyard for your championship. Well, The Rock says this. The Rock says, why don't you bring your Rudy Poo candy ass to WrestleMania and go one-on-one with the Great One. You better be real careful, man. You're gonna cross a line you won't be able to come back from, brother. You're in WCW right now, man. This is NWO territory. You may have walked in, but there's a real good chance you're gonna be carried out. One-on-one, Hollywood Hogan and the People's Champion at the show that you launched. What better spotlight, what better opportunity for you to prove that you are everything you say you are. Go one-on-one with the Great One on the greatest stage of them all. WrestleMania.
Unbelievable. Is Hogan going to take the challenge? Will we see these two meet up at WrestleMania?